Ntogoko Fadila. Je m'appelle Fadila. Mamura Fadila. Hi.
So what all the languages were those?
More, Jula, French. I was born in Burkina Faso, the capital. I lived there with my grandmother and my cousin until I was about 8, and then I moved here to the US with my mom. I chose this major because something in me knew that I always wanted to be an artist. I was always a creative person, but I think I suppressed that for a really long time just because people think that being in the creative field does not pay well or any sort of reasons they may have. The movie that sparked my interest in film was Queen and Slim, and that was the moment that made me realize I wanted to switch my major, wanted to be in film and television in some capacity. I think just all films about the varied experiences of Black people always make me feel seen. And while I think that art is political, I think it should also allow space for all types of people. However, it may not always look polished. You may not always be the most well-educated person, but your story still matters, and you being seen on screen is still important. The first thing that came to mind is the starving child in the commercials with the fly next to its head. I think when you have a global media power like the US, there's always going to be a distorted way of looking at other countries. There's such limited knowledge of what goes on outside of your borders that it's very easy to see a certain type of people or a certain type of country and just think that it's one thing. This view of anything African as savage or primitive or uncivilized, that really bothers me, because who are you to determine what is civilized and what isn't? I definitely want to start a production company in my home country of Burkina Faso. I would like to start one here too, but I think that's my main focus at the moment. I want to help create more jobs in the area. I want to help create more art in the area. I want people to get out of this survival mindset that plagues not just developing countries, but developed countries as well. And I think art is a beautiful channel for that. There's a lot of teaching the world about Africa, but there's a lot of teaching Africa about itself and teaching African people about it themselves, and knowing that you are not just who colonizers have told you you are. Well, for one, making a business, like an LLC formation, things of that nature, like the more logistical side, but also the relearning side, the relearning my languages, being able to communicate with the people, because that's like, we're a communications major. I need to be able to speak and understand. It's a lot of faith. It's a lot of trust. It's a lot of following one's voice and intuition and trusting in a bigger purpose. It's not just about me. It's not just about um, any rewards or recognition that's gained from that, if there's any. But just knowing that you left a positive impact in people's lives, that you changed people's lives for the better. You provided for your country, you provided for the people that you might not even know, just to know that you impacted people.